Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. We began the game in the first video, and I had to deal with people drilling holes in the wall outside of my home to put in some new lighting. I don't think it picked up, and in case it did, I apologize. I'm surprised I was still able to compose myself and carry on despite all that, because it was right next to my door. It's basically between a door and a window that I'm sitting near, and it was super loud. Anyway, we are currently at Prune headquarters. We need to return the piPhone. Did I press the wrong thing? I hope I didn't press the wrong thing. Oh! Oh, this is interesting. I'm still there. Awesome. Yeah, this is still... Okay, I didn't exactly have to load the thing. But I did show off how to load it in case you needed to know how to load it. So there's really not much to the outside of Prune headquarters. There is a poster wall here, and there is a thermos here. Actually, it's called a thermal jug, because I think thermos is copyrighted. We're not going to pick up the thermal jug yet. We're just going to go through the doors here. We will pick up the thermal jug when the time is right. Anyway, we are now inside the Prune headquarters. There's Finley to the right, Kyle to the left. Doesn't matter who we click on, we'll be talking to both of them anyway.
Hello? Could you...
Oh yeah, and then?
I stripped her completely.
Oh, and then?
Then I pulled out the pole.
Oh, and then?
And then I lowered her onto the pole slowly. Very slowly. I had to grab her with both hands and push deeper and deeper.
Oh man, I hope I can afford an expensive sound system like that someday.
Well, I didn't expect the conversation to go in that direction.
And then I have... Wait a minute. Who are you?
Larry. Larry Lapper. I've got this thing here that keeps yakking at me. It wanted to come here.
What kind of thing?
Wait a minute. I told you that no one is
Bez.
allowed to see me.
Is that that's...
The new model? The secret prototype?
It's wonderful.
Thanks for nothing. And now put me away again before the drool lands on me. Oh, too late.
Where? Where did you... How?
I found it in a pile of crud.
But how did it get there?
Now shut up. Tell him to take me to the executive suite. And don't tell anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, quick. There's the elevator back there. Here's a single-use access card. And put the prototype away.
So, regardless of what dialogue options we choose in our conversation with Kyle and Finley, we have an access card and a way to use the elevator. Now, if you try to use it without the access card,
I guess you need an access card for that.
you'll be told you need an access card. We are going to use the access card on the elevator. And there's only one place to go, which is the Prune Skyloft, so let's get over there.
This is a catastrophe. How could this happen?
We're still investigating, but we received the distress signal and the prototype is on its way here.
Who has it?
Unknown.
I want to know who's responsible. I'll fire them. I'll sue them for damages.
BJ.
And if it ever happens again, I'm gonna close this whole place down.
BJ!
What?
Take it easy. The prototype is on its way here. We have everything ready for the presentation. All that's left is to clarify the final technical details. We're on track.
focus on that. Do you have the prototype?
So we are now meeting BJ, Bill, Jobs, and Faith. Apparently BJ is the head, but we probably already knew that. The head of Prune, anyway. And Faith is, I'm guessing, his assistant, who kind of has to rein him in a little bit because BJ seems to be a very irritable man. And it doesn't really matter which dialogue option we take. We'll just choose one.
Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hello, Larry. I'm Faith. And this, as I'm sure you know, is BJ.
Now give me the prototype.
Oh, Faith.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Larry.
It'd be my pleasure to see you finally pull that thing out.
Okay, but I have to warn you. It's pretty big.
No, I'm not. I'm the thinnest model ever.
Oh, you mean the gadget that won't shut up?
Again, it doesn't matter. I'll just choose this one.
What is the blabbermouth thing anyway?
That's our piPhone. Don't you have one?
No? Why would I need a gadget that keeps pestering me all the time?
Well, it's a cell phone, a music player, a revolutionary communication device. You understand? It's not 3 devices, it's 1 device.
So it's schizophrenic too?
Someday, I will kill each and every one of you.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, maybe it does. I guess we have to go through all the dialogue options, I guess.
Who's this guy again?
You don't know him.
No.
What rock have you been living under?
Under the street, actually.
Well, this is Bill Jobs, the legendary founder and CEO of Prune Incorporated.
And a genius.
And of course, a genius.
Well, we don't have many options left as to what to say or do, so we might as well just go ahead and give them the piPhone. Why not?
Can I, trade this thing for a date with you?
Very funny. Wait a minute. You're serious?
And again, it doesn't matter which... Actually, this time it doesn't matter which dialogue option you choose.
I know women are a little overwhelmed by my raw sexual aura at first.
Yes, I do feel a little overwhelmed.
Don't worry, it'll pass.
Hopefully.
Could you finally put me out of my misery? Ah, thank you. Back in trusted hands at last.
We have to check out the prototype. Our chief engineer has to recalibrate it. And if that ever happens to me again, there will be consequences.
So, about our date.
You certainly are persistent.
Doesn't matter which one we pick.
Your place or mine?
Larry, I don't have time for dates, so I just hook up through Timber.
Timber.
The dating app we're developing here at Prune. The app that revolutionized everyone's love life.
Oh, that. Right. Great app. Bought 2 of them right away.
And don't take it personally, but I don't think your profile there has enough points. I don't accept any contacts with less than 90 points.
Actually, we don't have a Timber profile at all. And once again, it doesn't matter which option you choose.
I thought I already scored with you.
If you say so. Anyway, you've earned a finder's fee, Larry. Here, a voucher for a piPhone. You can cash it right downstairs in the store. Then you can install Timber.
And when I get 90 points, you'll go out with me?
Of course, Larry. 90 Timber points should be a breeze for a guy like you.
Don't go anywhere. This won't take long.
Actually, it will take a while.
Where did they dig up that pathetic loser?
So, we've met BJ, we've met Faith, we now have a voucher for a piPhone, and we will now hand it to Kylan Finley.
I have a voucher for one of those things.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah? Looks good. Give him one.
Here, a brand new piPhone.
Thanks.
Even if I did hear that a new model is going to be released very soon.
And now we need to find out about this piPhone, because Larry's never used anything like this in his life, probably.
So, how do I turn it on?
Hold the button down.
Okay.
Welcome to your new piPhone. Thank you for choosing a Prune product.
You're welcome, baby. So, how are things?
Please state your name.
Now, we could use the Larry Laffer option. Burt Reynolds is kind of funny. I don't know what's going to happen if you choose this one. Let's choose this one.
You can find me in the phone book under Sexiest Man Alive.
Entry not found. Please state correct name.
Huh. Larry Laffer.
Registering Larry Laffer. Setup complete.
So, it's basically the same as the Burt Reynolds option. Okay then. Time for another dialogue option.
What do I need one for?
For everything.
What do you mean for everything?
You really were born yesterday, weren't you?
Well, is there a woman inside this thing too?
There's a lot of women in there if you want.
Wow, this thing must have kilobytes of memory. Okay, then show me how to work this thing.
What? You don't know?
Let's just be honest and say no.
No.
Sure, Larry. We'll be glad to help you.
You've already turned it on and created your user account.
So swipe across it.
I don't have a cleaning rag with me.
No. Swipe across the display with your finger.
Let's see here. Let's start with the first one.
What are all those pretty little pictures for?
Those are apps.
What do you mean, apps?
Apps. Programs.
Oh, I see. And how do I type something into them?
You have to call up the keyboard.
But this thing doesn't have one.
It will appear on the screen.
That's way too small.
And 10 minutes later, Larry figures it out.
But I think I've got it now.
I doubt it.
So, let's see here. I'm going to choose this third option and then leave the second one for last.
Can you play video games on this thing too?
Only if you want to buy loot boxes.
What?
I'll explain if you pay me $800.
Never.
Then that's not for you.
Yep, gotta make a present-day loot boxes reference in this game. Why not?
How does the woman inside work?
You have to call her.
And it doesn't really matter which of these three dialogue options you pick. I'm just gonna pick this one.
Yoo-hoo.
Not like that. You have to say, "Hello, Pi."
I'll just choose this one to be funny.
Strip?
Not like that.
Okay, he says the same thing.
Hello, pie.
Yes, Larry?
If you pick strip both times,
Strip?
No, Larry. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Okay. One more important thing. Faith said that I should collect points in something called timber. Ever hear of it?
If you want to get anywhere on timber, you'll need a damn good profile. A good thing we know something about that, don't we? We can help you set up a profile that really gets the chicks.
Great!
But we don't do this for just anyone, so we need you to prove that you're a real player.
And for this, it doesn't matter which option you choose.
Right. Where's a dark alley?
Ew, no, not that kind of thing.
I'd like some soft toilet paper. They only buy the cheapest here at Prune, and it scratches like hell. And I have neurodermatitis and acne vulgaris on, you know.
And what do you want?
Underwear?
What?
Some underwear.
Aren't you wearing any?
From a girl, but used.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Hey, it's not what you think. It's not for me or anything like that. But if you can get those, we'll know you're a real player.
So, you want...
Toilet paper. But it has to be soft.
A pair of panties, but they have to be used.
No problem. Perfectly normal things you can get from any vending machine.
In Japan. Also, new to Build 26, pressing the U button will allow you to call an Unter. Because you're going to get access to the Unter app as soon as you leave this little discussion thing. Basically, as soon as you are able to get control of Larry again, you'll be able to call an Unter. So let's go ahead and go to the street, because there's nothing else that we can do here. Now, we do have the Instacrap thing, which will allow us to look up our cutscenes that we found so far. So far, we have just the one from when we used the bathroom the first time in Lefty's bar, but we will find others. We still have the menu icon, we still have the inventory icon, and we now have Unter. Once you get the piPhone, it will replace the notepad in the lower right corner. And if we call Unter, we can go to other places if we want. Wherever you see Larry's icon, that's where you currently are. And you'll be able to find out where other people are too later on in the game. There will also be more areas of new lost wages that you will be able to unlock as you go through the game. Right now, the only two places we have are Prune headquarters and Lefty's bar. And since we've done all that we can do at Prune's, we can go to Lefty's. I mean, it's the only place we can go to. And there's not really much we can do here, so let's go back into the bar. Plan our next move.
Hey, Lefty.
What's up, Aaron?
The Wi-Fi's gone all wonky again. Up, down, I can't work like this.
I've notified the technician.
And when is the technician coming?
Can't be much longer.
Tell him to get a move on. I announced a show for today.
And we have met Erin for the first time. Apparently, she seems to live beyond the back room in this establishment.
Something I can do for you, Larry?
Well... Who was that scantily clad redhead?
Who? Aaron? Oh, she rents the room upstairs.
And what does she do up there?
I don't really know, and it's none of my business. Something with that internet.
And from here, we can talk to Lefty about Erin. And learn about other things.
What's a Wi-Fi?
The wireless internet. Oh, I should never have let them talk me into that special edition router. It was advertised as a Wi-Fi router with integrated home entertainment system. But the music is scratchy, and the connection is pretty erratic.
And ARPANET reference. ARPANET being a earlier version of the internet, more or less.
Is the internet something like the ARPANET?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Ha! The commies will never catch up if we already have a better network than they do.
I'm just gonna say yes again.
Yeah, Larry, the Soviet Union isn't a thing anymore.
How come Aaron didn't have much on?
No one wears a lot of clothes on the internet. At least, that's what I've heard.
Huh. I should get myself an internet too.
You already have one. Your smartphone.
Hey, don't encourage him.
Oh, aha.
How Lefty knows that Larry suddenly has a smartphone, I will never know.
Let's talk about something else.
What else you got?
Oh yeah, we can choose this option as well.
And what does Aaron do up there?
I don't. Something.
Oh, that's right, we already did that option.
What else you
Let's see here, where we can ask about the Barbarian Brew.
How's the Barbarian Brew doing?
Some people complained about bellyache.
What? Really?
And now the pipes are broken too.
I'm kind of an expert when it comes to using my tool.
That'd be great. Here's the key to the back room. But be quiet. Erin lives upstairs. She don't want to be disturbed.
Don't worry. I can use my tool quietly, too.
You need to fire up the brewing vat, the brew kettle again. Pull the lever down, then turn the valve and push the lever up again. But you'll have to fix the pipe first. Something is eating its way through.
Huh. I wonder what.
So we now have a way to enter the back room with a key, which is awesome. Not much sure what exactly we'll be able to do in the back room, but we might as well go ahead and check it out while we're here. Still want to talk to Lefty a little bit more, so let's ask about a room.
Do you have a room available? You know, for when the ladies come to call.
Yeah, the room upstairs. But Erin's using it right now. She only wanted to rent it for a while, but now she's been here for some time.
So if she moves out, I could move in?
If you can pay.
And there's not really a way that we've seen yet to pay our rent should we ever get the room, but maybe we can work it off? Let's see.
Maybe I can work off the rent.
If by that you mean you're gonna help me fix the brewery, then we have a deal.
So, if we can fix the brewery, the upstairs room is ours. This will take a while.
See you later, Lefty.
So, let's grab the back room key, which now has a pair of underwear on it. It's always had a pair of underwear, but always had a pair of underwear on it, but now I've just noticed. I've just now realized.
Also broken off. Are the keys here made out of wax or what?
Is inventory management, Larry. So there are some things that we can do. There is the brewing kettle, and there's a lever, and there's the valve. We don't even know how to deal with anything yet. There is a bottle of softener here, and there's a closed basket. Maybe we could find something in there later on. Let's take the softener, because we're going to need it a little later. Not for too long from now, but we will need it soon enough. And let's see if there's anything going on in the toilet.
That sounds bad.
And here, it doesn't matter which dialogue option we choose. I'm just going to choose the second one.
Everything okay?
Hey, people! How are you?
Becky? Is that you?
I'm not doing so mega hot. More like kinda down. Because the people here are partying so hard, it's killing me. But I'll be good to go again in a minute.
And then it's back out to the other party peoples. So, if you want to stay tuned to what the nightlife here in the hottest location of New Lost Wages has going on, then click on subscribe below and write in the comments where you're partying hard today.
Yep, that's Becky.
Was it you? Did you put something in my drink?
Obviously not.
Of course not.
I don't believe it.
And for this one, well, we're obviously not going to be able to use the toilet anytime soon. We do need toilet paper, though, so let's ask for toilet paper.
Can you hand me the toilet paper?
Forget it. I need it all myself, but this stays between us. I could use some panties.
Why do you...
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll see what I can find. Why does everyone want me to get them panties?
You and me both, Larry. I'll just go ahead and use this for a laugh.
Is that a yes?
OMG. This is so disgusting.
Yeah, baby.
Apparently, this says one thing, but Larry says something completely different. There's a few dialogue options and things that you can interact with where what Larry says doesn't exactly match or doesn't even come close to matching the subtitles on the bottom at all. And I'll also do this one for a laugh.
Are you almost done? I really need to pee.
Go away. This is going to take a while.
Oh boy. Well,
We'll talk later.
Not a chance.
we need to do something for Becky Butters. We need to get her some underwear as well. And I think I know where I can find some. Let's check the clothes basket.
Lefty's clean laundry. Well, at least he changes his clothes every now and again. Since when does Lefty wear? Oh, they must belong to this errand. Surely no one will notice if I take them. Surely.
Well, it's not like it's going to matter that much. I'm sure she won't mind. But anyway, now that we have some underwear, let's go ahead and hand the underwear over to Becky. Oh my.
Thanks. Good thing. Was there something else?
The toilet paper, please?
Here.
Aw, that's just an empty roll.
I used it all. And will you please get out of here? I want to get changed.
Well, you don't have to tell me
You got
twice.
an empty toilet roll there, Larry? Is it all used up again?
Yep.
Strange. These days it's always gone in no time at all.
And it doesn't really matter which option you choose. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one.
Maybe it has something to do with the barbarian brew?
Oh, you think so? I stuck to the German beer purity law. Well, to the revised version my great-great-great-grandfather Lefty Niederelts, who emigrated here from Kassel in 1887, used. And let me tell you, snake oil isn't easy to get these days, except from Taiwan. Can you do me a favor and put up another roll of toilet paper? We just got a new shipment. You'll find everything in the back room.
Which we have now unlocked. So, let's go back into the back room. And there is the box of toilet paper next, or rather in front of the washing machine on the left. Let's go ahead and click on it, open the box, and we'll get a Roll of toilet paper. Now let's go back to the bar.
Larry, you can forget the toilet paper now. The toilet didn't survive. It's been through a lot over the years, but that was just too much. That Becky disappeared too. She said to tell you she never wants to see you again.
She probably still thinks we put something in her drink, when that was never a thing in the first place. Also, you can click on the jukebox plug now that Becky's out of the way of that. And if you touch it... Hey Larry, that's what you get for messing around somewhere unprotected. Hopefully you'll learn that you always ought to slip something over before you start to feel your way in unknown places. It's not like you deserve a second chance for something that stupid. But for once, we don't want to be that way about it. And we get another Larry. I wonder if you can still touch it. Oh, you can touch it as many times as you want. Oh, that's neat. And we're probably going to get the thing again. I thought maybe if you clicked on it the second time, you'd get something along the lines of, nope, I'm not going to touch that ever again. But no, you can do that as many times as you want. Finally managed to trigger that, thankfully. I couldn't do it in my tryout of the game. But now I can finally do it. And yeah, that toilet has seen better days. However, there is now a trash bag.
Did Becky maybe? Yes, she threw her panties in there.
But how are we going to get the panties out? Well, there's a cord right here. If you click it, you'll be able to tie the bag up, and then you can take the trash bag. Now, we have that, but we have this scratchy toilet paper. Obviously, Kyle's not going to take it. Oh, and we have the cardboard roll as well. We can't interact with it, but if we use the softener and combine it with the scratchy toilet paper...
Perfect. I call it the butt buffer.
we will now have the soft toilet paper. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works in real life. But anyway, let's get back to the bar. And let's head back out to the street. And from here, we're going to use Unter to go back to Prune. And from here, we're going to go back into the store. And you need both the trash bag with the used panties and the soft toilet paper that you combine the scratchy toilet paper with the softener to get. No, I don't know why I did that. Well, I don't know why I thought if I clicked on Larry you would get the inventory. But it doesn't matter which object you give to Kyle and Finley. You need to have both before you do it. Otherwise, the whole timber app thing isn't going to happen. So let's give this toilet paper to Kyle.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Definitely used.
Didn't you say you wanted them to prove that I was a real player?
Yeah, of course. I'm only smelling it to be, absolutely sure.
I don't know why you'd want to smell that.
Oh, and the toilet paper is so soft. Feel it.
Awesome. Oh, can I have some of that too?
No, never.
And now, to get the timber app.
You guys are going to help me with this timber thing.
Of course. We'll give you all the hottest tips, and you'll get more tail than you can tap in a lifetime.
Just leave a few for us too.
Yeah, just give me your piPhone. Here.
You change one single thing in my settings, and I will hack your own piPhone and publish your browser history.
Okay. So in order for me to set up the perfect profile for you, I need you to answer a few questions.
Sure.
Name?
Larry Laffer.
Nickname?
And it's pretty obvious at this point in the game that Pi has a little bit of spunk. So, we got 4 nicknames to choose from. It doesn't matter which one we use, though it will be on our Timber profile. You don't get any different dialogue. You don't get any different reactions regarding on which one you use. I'm just going to use Lounge Lizard because why not? Reference to the first game, right?
Lounge Lizard.
That's what they called me in elementary school.
Profession?
And let's just say programmer because that was what Larry was in the original series.
Programmer.
I'll just enter IT specialist. Chicks love that.
Yeah, that's why they're always after us too.
What's your motto? Your tagline?
And again, it doesn't matter which one you use, even though it will be on your Timber profile. I'll just use this one.
Come here often?
That suits you. H?
And it doesn't matter which one you use either. I'll do this one.
Adults in most states.
Let's stay realistic. Let's say 39. Favorite animal?
And again, it doesn't really matter which one you use. For this one, it doesn't really matter.
Munchichi.
Whoa. My astrologist said that's my power animal.
Your personal gender assignment.
Again, doesn't matter.
Usually man.
I'll enter man.
But with the quotation marks.
Sexual orientation?
And once again, doesn't matter.
Whichever hand is free.
Okay. I'll enter bisexual. That will give you the most options on Timber.
Well, you guys are the pros.
Favorite position?
Once again, doesn't matter.
Anything we are not chained up.
Let's just say Screenicorn, and that's in right now. Okay, now for the profile picture. Show me your good side. Perfect. If that's not an impressive profile, I don't know what is.
So what do I do with this timber?
Well, if someone matches your profile, that person will be displayed as a suggested contact.
And then you can swipe the pictures to the left if you don't like them, or to the right if you like them.
If a person likes you, they will be shown under matches, and then your matches are shown on the Unter map. Even the ones you swiped away at first.
And then you get points? I need 90 to get Faith to go out with me.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Yeah, Prune has a complicated and top-secret algorithm built into Timber that determines your score. It evaluates the number of contacts, the quality of your contacts, the frequency, and the quality of the sex. In addition, Timber members all rate each other. A good date scores more points.
The app evaluates the frequency and quality of my sex? Wow. How does it do that?
We've been asking ourselves the same thing for a while now.
Let me get this straight. I need to have sex with as many women as possible to finally get my dream girl Faith?
Well, yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Wow. The 21st century is great.
Hey, Larry.
Yes, babe?
I have new suggestions for you on Timber.
Ooh, the profile's working. The ladies love me, as was to be expected. Ladies, get ready. Here comes
And we now have a shortcut to the Timber app. We can just press T, and we can access it. We can also access it on the piPhone itself. So, now that we have the Timber app, we can use it if we so desire. And there's not really much we can do here now, so
You have some new matches on Timber, Larry.
once we leave Prune headquarters, we will have some suggestions. But we will check those out and see what more we can do in the next video. Press escape. And I'm going to save here just to be safe. Anyway, join me next time where we go up and down New Lost Wages and see what other things we can do. And see what other places we can probably go to, if any. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!